go. What up, everybody? You already know, man. It's your boy, DJ Enjetic, man. And to everybody out there, man, tuning in and listening to us, we got a dope artist as well as my man, fully focused inside the house, man. We got my man F over here. Yo, big shout out to everybody out there, man, listening to us, our DNA and all across, man. Yo, my G. Yo, my G.
He's good, my brother.
Introduce your name, man. Introduce you as an artist, my G, so everybody can hear you, man.
I'm FL Fast Life. Straight out the BX, FL Fast Life.
FL Fast Life, ladies and gentlemen. You better be ready for that. You already know it's your boy, DJ Enjetic, DJ Worldwide. Everybody listen to me inside Dubai. Everywhere, mother. Nah, for real, man. We got some fire right here. We got that BX feeling, so I know I had to come with that New York energy.
All day.
So, my brother, let's break it down real quick. Tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, how'd you get started in this music industry?
Well, I've been doing it for a while. I've been doing it for a minute. I say a couple years I was running around independent. I was, independent, rubbing shoulders, you know what I mean, spitting fire that people couldn't deny, dropping singles, features, and then eventually I got with my manager, fully focused. I met him through somebody I knew, and they plugged me in, and he picked up, and it's history. We had chemistry from then, and we've been on fire ever since. Fully focused, Rock Nation. I got signed at Rock Nation a couple months. I did a tour for Rock Nation. We went to Philly, New Jersey, and a couple other places around. And we did great on the shows actually, and people really embraced it. Like that's my new single, distributed by Rock Nation. And the single's actually doing great. People are, and I say actually because the way it was put out was like the single, to speak on it, it was like the people choose if it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's hot. I was listening to it. You said some crazy bars.
Souls. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
You said some crazy bars. You said you couldn't even use the phone. I was like,
yeah.
You know
what? You gotta get the bars. You gotta bring the bars back. The bars is what makes the music great.
Man, listen, these kids don't know about no bars. They don't know about rapping in front of everyone. They don't know about no Snap DVD.
They're gonna rap how they want to rap, sing how they want to sing.
No, they want to confuse me. That's what they want to do. They want to confuse the culture. The culture is not Drake. No Drake, but the culture, that's rap. That's rap music, ladies and gentlemen. Like shout out to Drake and stuff, but that's not the culture. The culture of the New York culture is the wild culture. Just like the Knicks are back, baby. Just like the Knicks are back.
Yes. New York culture is bars and lyrical contact. I mean, all that me singing, cool, but that's not what I'm
not sounding like anybody else.
Yes, I appreciate that, brother.
You know what I'm saying? I say how I feel because when it's on my platform, man, this is real. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for nobody. I don't care if I hurt anybody's feelings. When I hear trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. I'm gonna say, yo, I got an application for you, and it's Starbucks, Burger King, Wendy's. You know what I'm saying?
You be empowering. I know what you said.
But that's some real stuff, man. That's what New York needs, man. New York really needs that feel back and just not caring anymore. Like, I feel like New York is soft, and it's like I don't want to be a part of none of this soft. I'm from where it's like, yo, son, like you better stand 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying?
I believe everybody trying to go where they think the money's at. If you can wear a big bird suit and sing, I think people will do it.
No, that's Sesame Street. That's Sesame Street, my G. Like what?
Yeah, but I think they'll do it. That's how bad the game is. I'm trying to say. I think
they're not artists, though.
Yeah, that's how bad it is. They're not even thinking that. They're not thinking like that. They're not.
Man. Now I like this dude right here. I like my man fully. I like my man fully.
Yeah, he's one of the top artists, man. One of the top artists.
That's how he feels.
It ain't about rapping. It was about entertainment. It's about being a clown. You're a clown, you can sell. You goofy. Get a little attention, go viral. Viral's a drug now, man. You have to do anything to go viral.
You know what it is, man? When I look at all that, and I'm like, there's marketing money backing that up too. So to me, nothing really goes viral. Everybody's like this going, but that ain't go viral.
Yeah.
Marketing money and robots. That's how y'all want viral. Like
you ain't never lie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Nobody has no restrictions on me. I'm my own freaking entity. I'm my own label. I'm my own everything, bro. I say how I feel, what I feel, and if nobody want to listen, then shut the damn camera off or just shut your phone off because I'm not gonna sit here and be fake in front of anybody. I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And I like your music a lot. Like I told you, that bar stuck out to me.
No, I appreciate that.
He said you can't use you're going down in here and then y'all can't even use the phone. I was like, yo. I'm like, I haven't heard a bar like that in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that is so true. Right then and there.
I try to serve reality, man, the best way I can.
No, that wasn't reality. That was actuality. Like,
yes.
There's a difference. Like, let's give it up for that one right there. Let's give it up for that one right there. Cause these dudes out here, man, are just like for real.
Nah, they trash. I ain't gonna lie, these trash. But you know what it is? I respect their hustle. They trash. They say nothing. I respect their hustle. You know, I get the hustle, but they messing the game up. They dilute it. They destroying the field. Like the field.
Man, I don't respect them, and I don't even care about their damn hustle. That's great. You understand what I'm saying?
All they doing is hustling. That's all it is. They just hustling. Rap. They just hustling.
No. It's a bunch of fiends jumping on the microphone trying to pretend they're hustlers. No. Like fake DJs, man. They be going pressing a button. And I'll be like, what are you doing?
Well,
I got scars in my hands. I got scars in my hands from that shit, bro.
Word.
Like, that's real DJing.
Well, I'm going to say they think they're hustling. They think they're doing what the traditional cultural thing is with hip hop. I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say what I don't like about one thing I was talking about, and this is just quick because I thought about it. Right, the game is in a very bad space. It's not just a little bad, a very bad space. Right, and New York City. This is it for New York. What I'm about to say. We don't gotta sound like nobody. Let me tell you something. Like you never gotta be like nobody to be you. You know what I'm saying? Working too hard to sound like someone else and talk like someone else. Hey, but I don't think it's wise. People used to try to talk like us. What happened? You know what I'm saying?
What happened was there was a crazy guy, and I don't want to say the guy's name, fired all the A&Rs in Universal and then brought all the South boys in. But big shout out to down South and everybody out there.
Down South now. I'm down South now. I'm right now, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I love about them because they love the real New York authentic. They don't like all this copy crap that we're doing.
Yeah.
They even look at us. They look at us and be like, yo, man, like y'all sitting there copying us? Like, and y'all had it?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Even though the music is good. I like the South music personally. I'm not even saying it.
Yeah, but there's a difference though. That's their culture. You understand? Like,
we boom back. We ain't no drill. I'm not knocking drill. Cool, more pop.
Nah, man. Drill is in Tennessee and Chicago.
That ain't never been us. It's never been us. I'm just saying drill has never been us. Chicago, cool. I'm not knocking it, but it's not us.
No, listen, you can say whatever you want on this platform. It's not dissing any coast. I'm all around. You know
I'm saying when I hear the radio, so I'm put it like when I hear the radio, I want to hear on New York radio, New York music sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If I go to LA, I want to hear LA music, LA artists on LA radio. I can hear other artists, but it shouldn't be flooded with someone from somewhere else when I'm in New York doing New York things.
Bro,
I want to hear what I'm doing.
Bro, I don't want to keep hearing a guy telling me like, yo, they sound like you know when we were younger and they had that microphone. We used to put the cards underneath the bikes and you used to do the pedal brakes. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like that. Like,
yo, you raw uncut. I see you raw uncut.
No, it's real. Like I tell them, bro. I spoke to a lot of famous cats on this platform, and I said, "You guys are really picking up the game." And I don't give a damn. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for nobody. Listen, I'm a culture baby. Okay, I was born in the days when you had a battle. I was born in the days when you had a scratch. I was born in those days. I don't know this weird era days.
I don't leave. I'm lost. I'm just beat up there.
I don't smile at these dudes. I look at them like, yo, son, like, you better get your together before you come and even see me. I don't want to hear that. You disrespecting me. That's how I look at it.
all the weirdos.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said weird. All the weirdos, all the people that's fucking things up and not rapping and just doing any old fucking thing, they dying out. They dying out.
Yeah, you see it. Drill's gone.
They dying out, man. They gone. They dying out. That's stupid. And it's sad because they could have did better in their career than try to follow something else. But
nah, man, they couldn't. You kidding me? These kids didn't know about. Check this out. Put all those young cats in our era and let's see if they come out alive.
Hell no.
There was 40 MCs chilling outside with different flows that you had to go through. DJs as well, sitting there like 100 student blocks.
Never make it. I put my life.
So I had to learn how to get Biggie Smalls to tell you to go. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm scratching, like B-I-G, B-I-F, B-I-F, B-I-B-I. You know what I'm saying? Like
about that, right? I don't know if you know a rapper named Freddie Garson. Have you ever heard of Freddie Garson?
Rest in peace.
All right, Freddie Garson, my man, let's be Freddie Garson, right? And somebody told me one time, right? And I just thought about it. He said, and by the way, he helped me with a lot to get to this point. Freddie Garson added on to a lot to this point right here. And I just want to say that he added on to a lot for me to get to this point. Besides me adding on to my own life to do what I had to do. He said one time, he said, no matter what, he said, sometimes I'm sick, because he had illnesses, you know what I'm saying? But he could rap regardless of that. He was nice. And he used to say, we grew up in the same hood, everything, right? So I knew him. And he said, no matter what, be you. Just do what you do. Like, it was simple, but it's so powerful. Because everybody's doing something else. Everybody sound the same. I press one button, sound like the last person I heard. Press another radio, sound like the last person I heard. And it's crazy, like, there's no originality. And I stuck to always being me, no matter if people understood it, whatever. Stuck to sounding like me. And here I go. I mean, I think stay true to you. If you love it like me, I love this game. You know what I'm saying? And like I just said about Fred, Bronx legend, he told me that just stick to you. And they're not going to matter. They're not going to care what you got to do. You just got to keep going forward. They don't care if you're sick. They don't care if you break your leg.
Bro, like, the reason why hip hop is so diluted and just so watered down is because the kids just didn't go through the blueprint that we did.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And what happened was they were born in an era where New York wasn't the kings anymore. You were born in an era with Lil Wayne. You were born in an era where all of those kids from down south came in. They didn't see New York the way we saw New York. Nope. We saw New York where you couldn't go down the streets without being a lyricist. Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island. So when it was strong out, like
it was scary. It was scary.
Well, the thing is, you got to understand, like, if you weren't a lyricist in that mic, you would get your
hell yeah, get out of here.
You would get yap. No, you would get yap.
Yeah, cursed out. Word, you ain't right.
Oh man, they would make you want to cry. Like that's what I loved about it.
I miss them days. Them days made us warriors in this shit.
It made you angry. It made you go out. That's why, like,
it makes you go hard.
That's why I feel like when we speak to these kids, man, and they act so damn soft. And I look at them and I go, why are you so damn soft? I'm like, you would never made it in my era. My era, they used to kick us off stage, push us, grab the mic, yell at us. You ain't good, because they used to be embarrassed. Because remember, it wasn't rap. It wasn't about money. It was about pushing a culture that people didn't even want.
Yeah. It was that. They thought it was going to last. They thought it was gone. They thought it was never going to last and make it.
Bro, they used to tell us, yo, what are you guys doing, man? You go back and do some rock.
Yep.
Why are you doing the turntables? Like, you don't run the, you know I remember being in the game, right? 19 years, I was 12 years old. So it's like, let's say 2001.
Okay.
And watching my father was been in the game since the 80s, right? And watching the rappers now, I'm like, you guys are fucking disrespectful, man. And they're like, why am I disrespectful? I said, because you have so much going on and you guys are complaining. Like, how are you gonna tell me,
brother?
I want it to be fully focused right now. All I have to do is go on his page and say what up.
Exactly.
I wanted 50 Cent to see my record. I gotta tag him, and it goes right through his phone.
That's a fact.
So, like, to me, when I look at that, I'm like, you spoil little brats.
Yep, they gotta eat.
We used to have to take our legs, you know, the things that we have when we have to walk.
Take the mixtape.
And take the mixtape and hand it.
Yep.
And then pray that motherfucker want to listen because
listen to it.
He would take it.
Listen to it.
He would take it, look at it, and go, "All right, man, I'll definitely check it." And then all of a sudden, you walk down the block, you make a U-turn, and your shit's in the trash.
Yeah.
He never listened to it.
They got it easier, and they're not even understanding it.
No, and then you again to even make him hear your mixtape, you have to spit hard.
Hard. It got to hit him. He got to feel that shit. It ain't just, hey, we're gonna do it because you got a gimmick now.
One of my favorite bars that your man said, Fred the Godson, was a Cupid bar.
Yeah, go ahead.
When he said that about Cupid, shooting Cupid or something like that, I was like, man, that's how you knew he was different because nobody was saying shooting Cupid or killing Cupid. Nobody said that. That's when I was like, damn.
Say that bar again. Say that bar again.
That's the one where he said, remember killing Cupid or some shit like that? Like love, like drive-by, Cupid dying in the drive-by.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You know my favorite Fred the God bar, though? I let the time beam and the fire flare called the Visine. Them eye clear.
Yeah.
Woo, my boy. I get chills. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I remember that one too, man. Yeah, man.
And then what about the one that he said about with the mental PCS? Remember, you go like the 6 train and something like that.
Yeah.
And then bullets are like the 6 train. The way that they pass, you gotta get like a Metro pass or something. You were like, what?
Yeah, I know that.
I was like, what? I was like, this is what we have to go through. I remember for the Bronx, I was a big Mike Son fan before he got locked up.
Lefty,
lefty, pop with the lefty.
Left in my right palm. I know you talk about.
Yeah.
But I got one thing. I got an album for the God. I got a mixtape for the God out. It came out 5 Shots from the Bronx. That I don't drop some the mixtape. 5 Shots from the
like that.
It's out now on Audio Mac. It's free. Because I'm not trying to profit off my man. You know what I'm saying? He's going, I'm not trying to profit, so it's free. You got to press it, Audio Mac. Fire that should have been sold. Fire.
I just heard, listen, man, just hearing a little piece of you, man, your stuff is straight up dope. But you done records with a lot of other people, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a lot of features. Yeah, I did a lot of features with a lot of people. Yeah.
Why don't you name some?
Fred the God, obviously. Since we talk about Uncle Murder, Jim Jones. I sing about Jim Jones now, actually, in the video. Dice Peso, video out now. I got 2 songs like I got Spin Remix. I got Hatin'. That's one of my joints, but Spin is really it. The joint that got me buzzing in the street was Spin Remix with Dice Peso. Shout out to Dice Peso.
What about the one with T-Pain?
T-Pain, yes. I didn't put it out yet.
Shout out.
It's great. T-Pain was good. I got the joint with T-Pain. Let me tell you how that came together. So I know some
let me hear that. That record's a hit.
I know some people that know some people, right? So I got the joint. I'm like, T-Pain, all right, let me see. I killed to send it back. Everybody said it was good money. So I'm just waiting to release it.
No, I'm just saying that record's a hit. That's why I put that out. I'm sorry, Fully.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Get him.
It's cool. Yeah, we doing what we do. You know, we got hits, man.
Yo, so this man made me hear, so before you came on here, this man made me hear your whole archive. And I don't listen to people because I don't like people. Ask him. So I listened to the archive. I'm like, yo, this dude got records with him. I'm like, okay, let's hear it. And you did good on all them records because usually, you know, people that do records with people really get killed.
Yeah.
They get killed. They get murdered.
Get him, Estelle. Get him.
People like, you know, I come to kill. People like, that's what about track.
Murder, literally. Uncle Murder. That's But listen, we're gonna get to your single real quick, man. I want everybody to hear it. It's fire to everybody out there, man. So shout out your single. Name of your single, man. Let's get to it right now.
Like that out now on Rock Nation, distributed by Rock Nation, fully focused, powered by Rock Nation, fully focused. FL Fast Day, like that out now on radio, out on all platforms, and it's gonna rock the nation. Let's do it. Like that.
You already know your boy DJ Enjetic, man. Y'all better get that fast life. Knock it off. Like that, baby. You ain't like that. Like that. You ain't like that. Like that. Like that. I'm like that. Like you ain't like that. We shall show. Knock it off. You ain't like that. Like you ain't like that. Like you ain't
came through, you ain't fight back. I heard you ain't like that. Nah. You ain't the type to trap with times is hard. Nah. You ain't the type to whip it up till it's hard. Nah. Used to walk around with something sharp on us in the yard. Homie, you just a fraud. They hating, so fuck it. Tripping like mop out the bucket. You don't know about the pain. You ain't putting no pain. You the type always brag about busting your chrome. But in jail, you couldn't use the phone.
We selling short. Knock it off.
You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You ain't like that. I'm like that. You ain't like that.
We selling short. Knock it off.
You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You ain't like that. I'm like that. You ain't like that. Shooters leave your body stinking like you need to bathe. I can't believe my homie spit on his ops grave. Where I'm from, they bang. You gon' be the first to get boomed. Going to see the pole and the flag like the first man on the moon. We sold drugs in the same room. Now you ratted and you tryna hang with the crew. You gossip like a broad. Only work you ever had was a job at the best. You ain't like that. I tell your girl, don't fight that.
We selling short. Knock it off.
You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You ain't like that. I'm like that. You ain't like that.
We selling short. Knock it off.
You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You ain't like that. I'm like that. You ain't like that.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You
Yeah.
ain't like that.
Yeah, man.
So tell me where this song came about.
Well, a lot of people ain't like that. That's where it started in the first thought of things. So the beat came on.
Okay.
That's the first step. Everybody wasn't like that. So I thought like that be a concept. The people that's not like that, because I'm like that. I did it. Everything I say I did or I was around it. Everything I say I did or I was around it. Or I'm still doing it. So I'm valid. Anybody know, you can check my record, you can Google, whatever you want to do. My record is my resume. You can do a background check, record, whatever you want to do. My record fucked up, so you can't say I ain't doing it. I did it too much. That's the point. So now I thought about people that didn't do it, and I'm like, damn. A lot of people had like that, but the people that didn't like that is not even like that. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas that didn't like that, it's not even like that. So I said, wait a minute. And as time flew, I got the beat, and I was like, you know, because let me tell you another thing. I don't write rhymes. I gotta break it down a little bit. I don't write. You know what I mean? Like Jay-Z say don't write, or Biggie don't write. I don't write rhymes. So matter of fact, Smile, you was there. You was there when I made like that. I forgot you was there.
We was there, man. We was cooking it up in the studio. We got that going. We put that on wax, and we out there with it, pushing that and making this money with it. That's what we doing, man.
And the booth sort of like that. It was just like, this is the right time. Because it need to stop. It need to stop. Niggas need to make this money and stop capping, man. Somebody got to be like that, brother, because at the same time, in my opinion, it's like, that's why the game is dying, because niggas ain't really like that. They got the wrong people in control, bro.
No, they got the right people in front of their faces, man. It's just what happens is real G's need to just, you know what I'm saying, not pay attention to what we call again rap, to what is real out there from hip hop.
Yes.
So like that's something that we just gotta do. And I'm gonna bring that back. I
don't blame you. I ain't feel like that in a while. I don't blame you. That feeling is hard to find, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of people are going to be happy with me, but I don't give a damn because I don't want people to be happy with me. This isn't about me. This is about a culture that's missing.
Now, you pushing the culture and you getting it back to where you need to be at. Somebody got to say something, man. I actually appreciate you being the way you are because the culture is very important.
Listen, that's where I learned from. What do you want me to do? You want me to fake the funk like a lot of these other people? Like, this is such a great record. Like, oh my God. Like, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, man, you got a bunch of like, the thing is, the difference between me and all these other DJs is I'll punch you in your face. And
yes.
Take your shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking.
These other DJs are gonna be sitting there like, yeah, bro, I'm just a wax and I look at them, I'm like, I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm like, you ain't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's the way I am. Like, you can ask him. He'll even tell you I'm nuts.
Yo, you know,
Smiley, say it. You can say it.
Thanks.
I can hear it. I can hear it. I can feel it. I can hear it.
Yeah, but it's like I intimidate other DJs when I walk into the building because they're like just soft.
Mhm.
And I don't mean to be that way, but I'm really rowdy. I'm Puerto Rican, so I got that crazy side in me.
I
I got
go
that side.
through rap. I go through the same thing with rap. I go to the bed, everybody start looking like an alien. This game, they ain't built like that no more. This game, it's a different type of breed. It's like not to diss the game, but back in the day, it felt a little spooky in the game. Now it's like a fucking, I don't even know the word.
Soft.
That might be it. That might be it.
I can say how I feel. Y'all soft, wimpy, and crybabies and need to cut your hair. Y'all look too much like Raggedy Hair dolls for me. Oh! They do. They look like Raggedy Hair. Listen, again, I'm not dissing any of the cats. Shout out to Chicago and everything. But New York, we are not with that. And if you guys are with that, then you better give it up to DOS Effects. Give it up to DOS Effects. Give it up to Crisscross.
Crisscross, right? But,
give it up.
you know what's crazy? To tell you the song that kind of joint I did with Jim, right? Jim
Okay.
Jones. That sparked something for me too, by the way. I didn't really break it down. I kind of they kind of did. It sparked a buzz. And the joint I did with Dice, the spin really sparked a buzz. So like when you get a buzz, right, nowadays, that don't even mean nothing no more. Remember buzz was a big thing. You spread the word to him, he spread the word to him, and spread the word to him.
They don't know what a buzz doesn't exist because of the internet.
Yes, that's
You know
exactly
what
how
I'm
it's
saying? Every 5 seconds somebody gets a buzz.
Yes. So that takes away from the whole, you know what I mean? Because everybody can press a button and that's it. I'm in. You can just keep pressing buttons and getting in. That's why it takes away from who to differentiate who is the ones with the craft of the culture, who's really respecting the culture. It's hard to figure it out. So many things in the way. It's so you know what I mean? Anybody could come out the mouth. Dude could come out right now. Put a song on.
Yeah, I really feel like that's not real because the thing is, you can go into like a promotion thing, like you know what I'm saying, and then type it in that you want to put $50 a day, and all of a sudden your thing goes from being 1 to be going like 1 million. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really believe in a lot of that social media thing, man.
It's all fake.
Well, put it this way: why can't the other kids sell a stadium? And the OGs can sell stadiums, like you know what I'm saying. Like they explain, like when you go out somewhere and you really push yourself, right, to another market, and you can sell yourself. Like I can go, my bad. I can go to another market and really sell out.
Yes.
Then all these other cats that can't go to these markets and say they could sell out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's because
to me, when I hear that and I see all that, I go, wait a minute. I said, let me just take a real step back because to realize that this is just fake advertisement. Because if you're not really about what you say you're about, there's no reason for me to sit here and listen to what you got to say.
Exactly.
And that's what we're missing in the game right now.
I think like that should come on right after what you just said. That was the bottom line of the whole like that.
We're missing that aspect when it comes to the game.
That's the whole. I felt that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But look, I want you to give everybody a quick shout out where they can find you, my G, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Yo, FL Fast Life. My Instagram is flfastlife.ny. Everything is FL space Fast Life. Everything is FL Fast. You can find me. All single, the single like that's out on all platforms. Rock Nation, we got some more shows coming. We take some trips, some passports coming out. We're doing it big. Fully Focused Management, Rock Nation, Ruby Stone. We got a crew. We are together. Now, I mean, let me tell you another thing too. Outside. We coming to the point, right? This is the point, the part when I start talking a little more before we go off.
Let's go.
I'm taking over the Bronx, right? Lyrically. You know why? Because we started it. Hip hop started in the Bronx, and I have a real problem with people not understanding that or believing that. And another thing is back to what you said. Them bars got to come back, man. They truly do. We are New York, and we have a culture that we need to respect, and that's what I'm gonna leave it at. We have a culture we started, and we need to respect. How we do that? I hope everybody figure it out because I'm about to do it. You want to hear a lot of FLs.
They can't figure it out. They're not talented, but listen, man. It was a pleasure having my man
I
FL Fast
like
Life.
it. Yes.
It was a pleasure having him as well as Smiles over here.
We outside, we working. You're gonna hear a lot more of us. Fully focused management. FL's in the building. Stay tuned. Big things coming up.
Yeah, let's get it. So everybody out there, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the DJ Enjetic show. And we're out.
Yo.